In the last episode, I finally received a cryptic transmission that hinted at the location of the Aethereian archive, a collection of ancient knowledge that could change the course of our world's history. With Dr. Orion by my side, I set out to find Aethereia, a cartographer who possessed maps that could lead us to the archive. Our goal was to uncover the secrets of Aethereia's forgotten past and bring hope to a world that had been shrouded in darkness for far too long. As I stepped out of the dense forest and into the abandoned city, the air grew thick with an eerie silence. The once majestic skyscrapers now stood as skeletal sentinels, their windows blown out, their steel beams rusted and twisted. Dr. Orion's hand on my shoulder was a reassuring presence, but I couldn't shake off the feeling that we were being watched. The city's streets were a maze of debris and destruction, and we had to navigate through the rubble-strewn roads with caution. Our mission was to find Aethereia, but I had a feeling that we weren't the only ones searching for her. I stopped at the edge of a massive crater, its edges cracked and worn. The streets around us were eerily quiet, as if the very city itself was holding its breath. "What's wrong?" Dr. Orion asked, her voice low and concerned. "I don't know," I replied, scanning the horizon. "Something feels off." Suddenly, a loud rumble shook the ground beneath our feet. The sound of shattering glass and crumbling concrete filled the air as a massive section of the city's infrastructure gave way. It started with a faint tremor, like the whisper of an earthquake. Then, a deafening crash shook the earth, sending us stumbling. A colossal statue, once standing tall in the city's center, now lay shattered on the ground, its fragments scattered across the street. Dr. Orion grabbed my arm. "We need to get out of here now." But I stood frozen, transfixed by the destruction. A piece of the statue caught my eye, a shard of stone with a symbol etched into it. The mark seemed familiar, yet I couldn't quite place it. As I stared at the symbol, memories began to surface. I recalled hearing stories of an ancient cult that once worshipped an entity known only as the Architect. Could this symbol be connected to them? The world around me snapped back into focus as Dr. Orion tugged on my arm. "We have to move, Alex." I nodded, and we began to make our way around the crater's edge, searching for any sign of Aethereia or the mysterious force that seemed to be pulling the city's very fabric apart. The streets grew darker, the shadows deepening as the sun dipped below the horizon. The air vibrated with tension, and I could feel eyes upon us. Who or what was watching us from the shadows? I quickened my pace, my heart pounding in my chest. We needed to find Aethereia and get out of this city before it was too late. But as we turned a corner, I caught sight of something that made my blood run cold. A figure stood atop a nearby rooftop, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly energy. I felt a shiver run down my spine as our gazes met. And then, in an instant, the figure vanished. I spun around, but there was no one there. Dr. Orion's grip on my arm tightened. "What was that?" I didn't answer. I was too busy scanning the rooftops, searching for any sign of our mysterious observer. But there was nothing, or so I thought. A low hum began to build in the distance, growing louder by the second. The ground started to shake once more, and I knew we had to get out of there fast. As we turned to flee, a massive explosion rocked the street behind us, sending us stumbling. And that's when I saw it, a message scrawled on the wall in bold crimson letters. "Aethereia's waiting." But for how long? Previously, Alex and Dr. Orion's search for Aethereia, the elusive cartographer, took them to an abandoned city where they faced mysterious destruction and an otherworldly observer, culminating in a message scrawled on a wall, "Aethereia's waiting." As the dust settles, I gaze at the ominous message, the words seared into my brain like a warning. Aethereia's waiting, but what does it mean? Is she in danger, or is she the one who's been watching us all along? Dr. Orion's firm grip on my arm pulls me back to reality. "We need to move, Alex. Whatever is happening, we can't stay here." With a deep breath, I nod and we take off into the unknown, our footsteps echoing off the abandoned buildings as we try to decipher the cryptic message. The air is thick with tension, and I can't shake the feeling that we're being led into a trap. As we navigate the treacherous streets, I notice that the buildings seem to be shifting. As if the city itself is changing its layout. I quicken our pace, Dr. Orion matching my urgency. The message on the wall has left us with more questions than answers. Suddenly, the buildings around us begin to morph into new structures, and I realize we've been led into a maze of twisting corridors and narrow alleys. The air grows thick with the scent of old parchment and dusty tomes. Aethereia's lair, I whisper, my eyes scanning the shelves lined with ancient texts and forbidden knowledge. We step deeper into the maze, the silence between us palpable. Every creak of the wooden floorboards, every rustle of parchment makes me expect the worst. We turn a corner and Aethereia stands before us, her eyes fixed on us with an unreadable intensity. The cartographer's gaze is like a map unto itself, full of hidden paths and untold secrets. "Welcome, Alex," she says, her voice low and husky like the rustling of leaves. "I've been waiting for you." Aethereia's words hang in the air as if she's daring me to take the next step. What secrets has she uncovered in her maps? And what price will we have to pay to unlock the secrets of the Aethereian archive? With a deep breath, I take the step forward, my heart pounding in my chest. The game has begun, and I'm ready to play previously. Alex and Dr. Orion navigated the treacherous abandoned city, following the cryptic message that led them to Aethereia's lair, where the enigmatic cartographer awaited them with an air of unpredictability. As I step forward, the silence between us crackles with tension. Aethereia's piercing gaze is like a scalpel, dissecting every ounce of determination, every shred of doubt within me. Her eyes seem to bore into the very fabric of my soul, as if searching for the truth behind my quest. Dr. Orion's hand on my shoulder is a gentle reminder that I'm not alone in this high-stakes game. Together, we form an unspoken pact to unravel the tangled threads of Aethereia's motives and unravel the mysteries of the Aethereian archive. The air thickens, heavy with the scent of aged parchment, as Aethereia begins to pace around us, her boots echoing off the shelves. "You've come for the maps, Alex," she says, her voice laced with a hint of amusement. "But do you know what you're getting yourself into?" I steel myself, my heart pounding in anticipation. I know that the archive holds the key to reclaiming Aethereia's forgotten past. I take another step forward, my eyes locked on hers. I'm willing to pay the price to uncover those secrets. Aethereia's gaze flashes with a hint of surprise, followed by a slow, deliberate nod. "Then let's begin the dance of cartography, Alex. Let's navigate the labyrinth of forgotten knowledge." With that, she vanishes, leaving us amidst the maze of shelves and ancient texts. The air seems to vibrate with the promise of revelation, and I sense that we're on the cusp of a discovery that will change the course of our journey forever. "Dr. Orion, we need to move fast," I whisper, my eyes scanning the shelves for any hint of Aethereia's next move. "We're running out of time." As I speak, the room begins to darken, the shadows deepening into an inky blackness that seems to pulse with an otherworldly energy. I sense that we're being pulled into a realm beyond the boundaries of Aethereia itself. Suddenly, the darkness coalesces into a doorway, and Aethereia's voice whispers in my ear, "Follow the path of the cartographer, Alex. Follow the path of the forgotten." The darkness beckons, and I take a deep breath, my heart pounding in anticipation. With Dr. Orion by my side, I plunge into the unknown, ready to face whatever secrets lie beyond the threshold previously. Alex and Dr. Orion navigated the treacherous abandoned city, following the cryptic message that led them to Aethereia's lair, where the enigmatic cartographer awaited them with an air of unpredictability. As they delved deeper into the mystery, Aethereia's words resonated within Alex, drawing him into a realm beyond the boundaries of Aethereia itself. As I step across the threshold, the darkness envelops me like a shroud. The air is heavy with an otherworldly energy that crackles with ancient power. Dr. Orion's hand on my shoulder is a reassuring presence as we venture into the unknown. The path ahead is shrouded in mist, and the ground beneath our feet seems to shift, as if we're walking on quicksand. Aethereia's voice whispers in my ear, "Follow the path of the forgotten." The words resonate deep within me, guiding me through the treacherous landscape. We move swiftly, navigating treacherous ravines and hidden pitfalls. The mist begins to clear, revealing a realm that defies the laws of Aethereia. We find ourselves standing at the edge of a lake, its waters reflecting the colors of the aurora borealis. A fleet of ancient vessels, half submerged in the mist, appears before us. Aethereia's cartography has led us to the shores of the forgotten city, said to hold the secrets of Aethereia's ancient past. A figure emerges from the mist, clad in a flowing white robe. His features are ageless, his eyes piercing with wisdom. He introduces himself as Aethereia, the guardian of the forgotten city. "You have come to unlock the secrets of Aethereia's forgotten past," Aethereia says, his voice carrying the weight of centuries. "But are you prepared to pay the price?" I steel myself, recalling Aethereia's words, the dance of cartography. I sense that we're on the cusp of a discovery that will change the course of our journey forever. Dr. Orion steps forward, her eyes locked on Aethereia. "We're willing to face whatever challenges lie ahead. We need to uncover the truth about Aethereia's forgotten past." Aethereia nods, a hint of a smile on his lips. "Very well. Let us begin the trial of the forgotten. Let us see if you have what it takes to unlock the secrets of Aethereia's forgotten past." With that, the air begins to shimmer, and the lake's waters begin to churn. The forgotten city's secrets are within our grasp. But at what cost? I sense that we're about to embark on a journey that will push us to the limits of our courage, wisdom, and determination. As we step into the unknown, the mist closes in around us, and I sense that we're being drawn into a world beyond the boundaries of Aethereia itself previously. Alex and Dr. Orion navigated the treacherous abandoned city, following a cryptic message that led them to Aethereia's lair, where the enigmatic cartographer awaited them with an air of unpredictability. As they delved deeper into the mystery, Aethereia's words resonated within Alex, drawing him into a realm beyond the boundaries of Aethereia itself. In this forsaken city, the very fabric of reality seems to unravel as Aethereia's words hang in the air, an unspoken challenge to our resolve. The forgotten city's secrets whisper tantalizing hints of the Aethereian archive, and I feel an inexplicable connection to the realm beyond Aethereia, as if the ancient power coursing through the misty lake's waters is beckoning me toward the hidden truths. The guardian of the forgotten city, Aethereia, his piercing eyes fixed on us, his words dripping with an otherworldly authority. The trial of the forgotten is not for the faint of heart. It is a journey through the labyrinth of memories, where the shadows of Aethereia's forgotten souls reside. Dr. Orion's grip on my arm tightens as Aethereia's words weave a spell of trepidation around us. "We're not ones to shy away from the unknown," she says, her voice steady, though I sense the tremors of uncertainty within her. Aethereia's enigmatic smile broadens as if savoring the weight of the secrets to be unraveled. "Very well. The journey begins. The forgotten city will yield its secrets to those who dare to face the shadows within." The air shimmers once more, the misty lake's waters churning, as if the very essence of the forgotten city is stirring to life. I feel an inexplicable connection to the realm beyond Aethereia itself, as if the ancient power whispering through the mist is beckoning me toward the Aethereian archive's secrets. With a deep breath, I step forward, the mist closing in around me, and sense that I am about to embark on a journey that will push me to the limits of my courage, wisdom, and determination. The forgotten city's secrets await, but at what cost? Previously, Alex and Dr. Orion stood at the threshold of the forgotten city, where Aethereia, the guardian, presented them with a daunting trial to uncover the secrets of Aethereia's forgotten past. With the enigmatic cartographer Aethereia's cryptic message guiding them, Alex felt an inexplicable connection to the realm beyond Aethereia, beckoning him towards the hidden truths of the Aethereian archive. As I step forward, the mist closes in around me, like a shroud of the forgotten. I feel the weight of my companion's trust and the cryptic transmission's promise resonating within me. The air is heavy with the silence of centuries, the whispers of Aethereia's forgotten souls echoing through the labyrinth of memories. I sense Dr. Orion's steady hand on my shoulder, her touch a beacon of hope and reassurance in this eerie, forsaken landscape. As we venture deeper into the heart of the forgotten city, the mist begins to take shape, coalescing into wispy forms that swirl around us. I recognize the ethereal essence of the misty lake, the ancient power that whispered secrets to me earlier. The power grows more intense, as if urging me towards a hidden revelation. Suddenly, the mist dissipates, revealing a sprawling underground chamber filled with ancient artifacts, ancient scrolls, and relics of a bygone era. A figure emerges from the shadows, her eyes piercing with an otherworld Lyra, the Kralian warrior who had pledged her support to our quest. She approaches us, her hand extended, holding a delicate, ornate box. "This is a token of our alliance," she says, her voice low and measured. The box contains a map, etched by Aethereia herself, pointing to the location of the Aethereian archive. My heart quickens as I accept the box intricately carved surface whispering secrets to me. I sense that this map is the key to unlocking the secrets of the archive, but at what cost? The box seems to radiate an aura of foreboding, as if the archive itself is warning us of the perils that await us. Dr. Orion's eyes light up with excitement as she examines the map, her fingers tracing the intricate patterns etched into the parchment. "The archive is hidden within the heart of the long-lost city of Eldrador," she says, her voice barely containing her enthusiasm. "We'll need to navigate treacherous landscapes, avoid deadly creatures, and overcome the enigmatic guardians who protect the city." I glance at Lyra, her eyes flashing with determination. "We'll face the challenges together," I say, my voice firm. "Together, we'll uncover the secrets of the Aethereian archive and shatter the shadows of Aethereia's forgotten past." As we stand there, surrounded by the whispers of the forgotten, the weight of our resolve, the cryptic transmission's promise resonates within me once more. I sense that we're on the cusp of something monumental, something that will change the course of Aethereian history forever. But at what cost? The forgotten city's secrets still whisper tantalizing hints, drawing me into the labyrinth of memories, where the shadows of Aethereia's forgotten souls reside, waiting for me to uncover their secrets previously. Alex and Dr. Orion stood at the threshold of the forgotten city, where Archaea, the guardian, presented them with a daunting trial to uncover the secrets of Aethereia's forgotten past. With the enigmatic cartographer Aethereia's cryptic message guiding them, Alex felt an inexplicable connection to the realm beyond Aethereia, beckoning him towards the hidden truths of the Aethereian archive. As we prepare to embark on the perilous journey to Eldrador, Lyra's warning echoes in my mind. The long-lost city is said to be cursed, and those who venture there never return. The weight of our resolve, however, compels us to push forward, driven by the promise of unraveling the secrets of the Aethereian archive. With the map etched by Aethereia as our guide, we set out towards Eldrador, navigating through treacherous landscapes and avoiding deadly creatures that roam the barren wasteland. Dr. Orion's expertise in Aethereian geography and Lyra's battle-hardened instincts prove invaluable as we overcome the hurdles that bar our path. As we press on, the landscape shifts dramatically, and we find ourselves standing at the edge of a vast, shimmering expanse of iridescent water. The air is heavy with an otherworldly energy, and I can sense the whispers of ancient beings emanating from the heart of the water. Dr. Orion's eyes light up with wonder, and Lyra's grip on her sword tightens as we realize that we are standing at the threshold of the underwater ruins of Aethereia. The ancient city of Aethereia was said to be the seat of Aethereian Empire's power, Dr. Orion explains, her voice barely above a whisper. It's said that the city was lost to the depths of the sea, taking with it the secrets of the Aethereian archive. I glance at Lyra, her eyes flashing with determination. We'll uncover the secrets of Aethereia, and the path to the Aethereian archive will be revealed. As we prepare to dive into the heart of Aethereia, the ancient city's whispers grow louder, warning us of the dangers that lurk beneath. I sense that we're on the cusp of uncovering a truth that will change the course of Aethereian history forever. But at what cost? The weight of our resolve, the cryptic transmission's promise resonates within me once more. I am beckoned towards the labyrinth of memories, where the shadows of Aethereia's forgotten souls reside, waiting for me to uncover their secrets previously. Alex and his companions, Lyra and Dr. Orion, stood at the threshold of the underwater ruins of Aethereia, determined to uncover the secrets of the Aethereian archive. The ancient city's whispers warned them of the dangers that lurked beneath, but they were undeterred, driven by the promise of unraveling the secrets of Aethereia's past. As we dive into the heart of Aethereia, the city's whispers intensify and the air grows thick with an otherworldly energy. Schools of bioluminescent fish dart past us, illuminating the dark waters as we swim deeper into the ruins. The landscape shifts and we find ourselves standing at the entrance of a grand temple, guarded by imposing stone statues of ancient Aethereians. Suddenly, the statues spring to life, their eyes blazing with an ethereal energy. Lyra readies her sword, while Dr. Orion's hands weave intricate patterns, casting a protective spell around us. I stand tall, my heart pounding in anticipation as the ancient guardians of Aethereia confront us. Who dares to disturb the slumber of Aethereia? One of the statues declares in a voice that sends shivers down my spine. I take a deep breath, channeling the determination that has driven me thus far. We come in search of the secrets of the Aethereian archive, I declare, my voice steady. We seek to unravel the mysteries of Aethereia's forgotten past. The statues regard us for a moment before one of them raises its hand, and the temple's gates slide open, revealing a labyrinthine chamber filled with ancient artifacts and mysterious devices. Then, mortals, you shall face the trials of Aethereia, the statue declares. Prove your worth, and the secrets of the Aethereian archive shall be yours to claim. As we venture into the chamber, I sense the whispers of ancient beings growing louder, urging me forward, beckoning me towards the secrets of the labyrinth. The weight of our resolve, the promise of the cryptic transmission resonates within me once more. I am about to uncover a truth that will change the course of Aethereian history forever. But at what cost? Previously, Alex, Lyra, and Dr. Orion stood before the ancient temple in the underwater ruins of Aethereia, determined to uncover the secrets of the Aethereian archive. The temple's guardians, stone statues, sprang to life, challenging them to prove their worth in exchange for the secrets. As we delve deeper into the labyrinthine chamber, the air grows thick with an otherworldly essence. The whispers of ancient beings intensify, guiding us through the winding tunnels. We navigate through a series of trials, each designed to test our courage and wit. Dr. Orion's expertise proves invaluable as we decipher ancient runes, and Lyra's combat prowess shines in a series of battles against illusions of formidable Aethereian warriors. As we progress, the trials become increasingly complex, and the stakes escalate. We stumble upon a mysterious chamber filled with ancient artifacts, where we discover cryptic messages etched into the walls. The whispers grow louder, and I sense the presence of an ancient being, one who has been waiting for us. Suddenly, the chamber begins to shake and the artifacts start to glow with an intense energy. The whispers coalesce into a single voice, echoing in my mind. You have passed the trials of Aethereia. You have proven your worth. Now, mortal, you shall face the secrets of the blast of energy propels us forward, and we find ourselves standing at the threshold of a vast, filled with rows of ancient pedestals. On each pedestal lies a glowing, crystal orb. The orbs begin to radiate a blinding light, and I sense the presence of the Aethereian archive. Choose wisely, mortal, the voice echoes in my mind. For each orb holds a piece of Aethereia's forgotten past. Choose correctly, and the secrets of the archive shall be yours to claim. Choose incorrectly, and the fate of Aethereia shall be sealed forever. I take a deep breath, the weight of our quest, the promise of the cryptic transmission resonating within me. I glance at Lyra and Dr. Orion, and I sense their trust, their resolve. I raise my hand, and the orbs begin to respond to my presence. I am about to make a choice that will change the course of Aethereian history forever. But which orb holds the truth? Previously, Alex, Lyra, and Dr. Orion faced the trials of Aethereia, proving their worth to unlock the secrets of the Aethereian archive. Now, standing before a chamber filled with glowing crystal orbs, Alex must make a choice that will determine the fate of Aethereia. As I raise my hand, the orbs begin to swirl around me, their light intensifying. I feel the weight of the cryptic transmission's promise, the trust of my companions, and the whispers of the ancient beings guiding me. I close my eyes, focusing on the energy emanating from the orbs. Suddenly, a vision bursts forth, revealing glimpses of Aethereia, cities thriving with life, people harnessing the power of the ether, and a heroic figure, clad in a suit adorned with the emblem of the Kralian clan, standing tall against the darkness. My eyes snap open, my gaze locking onto an orb that radiates a faint, pulsing light. Without hesitation, I reach out, and the orb responds, descending into my palm. The chamber falls silent, the whispers ceasing as the voice in my mind speaks once more. You have chosen. Wisely, mortal. The secrets of the archive shall be revealed to you. The orb begins to glow with an intense blue light. Lyra and Dr. Orion shield their eyes, but I stand steadfast, feeling the energy coursing through me. The light intensifies, and I am enveloped by visions. Ancient wars, forgotten technologies, and the downfall of Aethereia's greatest heroes. I see the last vision, a figure, shrouded in shadows, whispering a haunting phrase. The shadows will not be vanquished until the heart of Aethereia is restored. As the visions cease, the chamber falls silent once more. I open my eyes to find Lyra and Dr. Orion staring at me, their faces etched with a mix of awe and trepidation. I glance down at the orb still pulsing with energy, and I know that our journey has just begun. We must find the heart of Aethereia, the key to restoring balance to this forgotten realm. With the secrets of the archive coursing through my mind, I turn to Lyra and Dr. Orion. We know what we must do. We must find the heart of Aethereia. But where do we begin? Dr. Orion's eyes light up with determination. I have studied the ancient texts. I believe I can guide us to the heart's resting place. Lyra's hand rests on the hilt of her sword. Well need to be prepared for what lies ahead. Vex, the cunning smuggler, will stop at nothing to claim the heart for himself. And the Archon regime will spare no expense to keep the heart's existence a secret. Our journey will be fraught with danger, but I am ready. I nod, my resolve strengthened by the trials we've faced. We shall face whatever lies ahead as one. Together, we will restore the heart of Aethereia and bring balance to this forgotten realm. With the secrets of the archive guiding us, we set forth into the unknown, our bond strengthened, our determination tempered, and our hearts driven by the promise of a brighter future for Aethereia. But the shadows will not be easily vanquished, and the road ahead will be treacherous. The fate of Aethereia hangs in the balance as we embark on the next stage of our perilous journey. Previously, Alex, Lyra, and Dr. Orion unlocked the secrets of the Aethereian archive, and Alex was tasked with finding the heart of Aethereia, the key to restoring balance to the forgotten realm. With the visions of the archive guiding them, they prepared to face the treacherous journey ahead, determined to bring hope to Aethereia. As we venture deeper into the unknown, the terrain grows more treacherous. The air thickens with an otherworldly energy, and I can sense the heart of Aethereia calling to me. Lyra and Dr. Orion flank me, their eyes scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. We've been walking for hours, the only sound being the soft rustling of the wind through the strange, glowing plants that line the path. Suddenly, the silence is shattered by a deafening roar. A towering, mechanical beast emerges from the distance, its body a mesh of dark, metallic plates. It's a golem, an ancient construct of the Aethereians' forgotten technology. Its eyes burn with an inner fire as it bears down on us, its massive fist cocked and ready to strike. Lyra draws her sword, its blade shimmering with a faint blue light. Dr. Orion raises his hands and a blast of force knocks the golem off balance. "We need to get past it," I shout above the din. "The heart of Aethereia is on the other side of that ridge." Lyra nods, her eyes locked on the golem. "I'll take point. You and Dr. Orion follow close." Lyra charges forward, her sword flashing in the fading light. I follow, my heart pounding in my chest as Dr. Orion trails behind, his eyes fixed on the golem's mechanical form. The golem swipes at Lyra, but she dodges and weaves, striking back with precision. I leap forward, using my agility to deflect the golem's blows. Dr. Orion seizes the opportunity, using his knowledge of ancient technology to disable the golem's primary functions. As the beast crashes to the ground, we breathe a collective sigh of relief. "We did it," Lyra says, her voice laced with a mixture of exhaustion and triumph. "We've got to keep moving," I urge, my eyes fixed on the ridge beyond the downed golem. The heart of Aethereia is waiting for us. We press on, the silence of the wasteland broken by the sound of our footsteps. The landscape shifts, taking on a surreal quality as the rock formations around us begin to take on a heart-like shape. We crest the ridge, and before us lies a massive, crystalline structure that pulses with an intense, golden light. The heart of Aethereia. "By the Ancient Ones," Dr. Orion whispers, his eyes aglow with wonder. "We did it, Alex. We've found the heart of Aethereia." As we approach, the heart begins to glow brighter, bathing us in its warm, golden light. I feel a sense of peace, of hope wash over me. We've overcome the first hurdle, but I know we're far from the finish line. Vex, the cunning smuggler, and the Archon regime will stop at nothing to claim the heart's power for themselves. We need to be prepared to face whatever lies ahead. "We're not done yet," I say, my voice firm. "We need to find a way to reactivate it, to restore balance to Aethereia." Lyra nods, her hand on the hilt of her sword. "We'll need to be prepared for anything. We can't afford to let our guard down." Dr. Orion's eyes light up with determination. "I believe I can help with that. I've studied the ancient texts, and I think I can help reactivate the heart." With a newfound sense of hope, we stand before the heart of Aethereia, ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. But as we bask in the heart's warm light, I sense a darker presence lurking in the shadows, watching us, waiting for its chance to strike. The fate of Aethereia hangs in the balance as we prepare to unleash the heart's power and bring balance to the forgotten realm previously. Alex, Lyra, and Dr. Orion unlocked the secrets of the Aethereian archive, and Alex was tasked with finding the heart of Aethereia, the key to restoring balance to the forgotten realm. As we stand before the heart of Aethereia, a sense of anticipation grips us. We know that reactivating the heart will ignite a beacon of hope for Aethereia, but it will also attract the attention of those who seek to claim its power for themselves. Dr. Orion begins to examine the crystalline structure, searching for a way to reactivate the heart. Lyra stands guard, her sword at the ready, as I watch over the surrounding area, my senses alert for any signs of danger. After what feels like an eternity, Dr. Orion finally discovers a hidden mechanism that will restore the heart's power. With Lyra's sword and my agility, we work together to activate the mechanism, and a blinding light fills the air as the heart of Aethereia begins to pulse with renewed energy. But our triumph is short-lived, as a massive, dark ship emerges from the sky, casting a shadow over the landscape. Vex, the cunning smuggler, has come to claim the heart's power for himself. "You fools," Vex sneers, as he steps out of his ship, flanked by a legion of ruthless mercenaries. "You think you can stop me? I'll take the power of the heart to bend Aethereia to my will." Lyra draws her sword, its blade shimmering with a fierce determination. Dr. Orion stands tall, his hands crackling with energy. I step forward, my heart pounding with a newfound sense of purpose. "We won't let you have it, Vex," I declare. "The heart of Aethereia belongs to the people, not to you." Vex sneers, and with a wave of his hand, his mercenaries charge towards us. The battle is intense with Lyra and Dr. Orion fighting side by side, using my agility and quick thinking to outmaneuver our foes. As the fight rages on, I notice that the Archon regime forces are closing in on our position. Their ships fill the sky, casting a dark shadow over the landscape. We're vastly outnumbered, and I know we can't hold out for much longer. But then, something miraculous happens. The heart of Aethereia, sensing our desperation, begins to glow brighter, filling us with an unyielding sense of determination. The Kralian clan, the skilled warriors who have been watching from the shadows, emerge, ready to join forces with us. Together, we launch a final, desperate assault against Vex's forces and the Archon regime. The battle is fierce, with Lyra, Dr. Orion, the Kralian warriors, and I fighting side by side against overwhelming odds. In the end, it is my determination, forged through trials and tribulations, that proves to be the key to our victory. I face Vex in a final, heart-pounding duel, using every ounce of skill I possess to defeat him. As Vex falls, the Archon regime forces retreat, realizing that the tide of the battle has turned against them. We stand victorious, but at a great cost. The landscape around us is scarred, and the air is thick with the smell of smoke and ash. But amidst the devastation, I see a glimmer of hope. The heart of Aethereia, now fully reactivated, pulses with a warm, golden light, casting a beacon of hope across Aethereia. The forgotten realm is finally free from the shadows of its past, and a brighter future stretches out before us, like an unwritten page, waiting to be written. Epilogue. As we stand victorious, surrounded by our newfound allies, I realize that our journey has only just begun. Aethereia needs leaders who will guide it towards a brighter future, where courage, hope, and unity have overcome the darkness of its past. I look around at my companions, and I know that we've emerged from our journey as heroes, tempered by challenges and trials. We've inspired a new generation of Aethereians to strive for a better tomorrow, and our names will be etched in history as the heroes who dared to dream of a brighter future. As I gaze out upon the horizon, I sense that there are still untold wonders waiting to be discovered, more mysteries to be unraveled, and more challenges to be overcome. But I know that we're ready, for we've been forged in the crucible of adventure, and will always stand united, ready to face whatever lies ahead.